Okay, so not any new news on the apartment side. It hasn't been sold yet, but we can talk a little bit about the DJI Action 6, if you should get it or not, or buy the Action 5 Pro or the DJI Nano instead. Okay, let's find somewhere to talk about it. Okay, we can do a little bit of a walk and talk here in the park. Yeah, I've been using the DJI Action 4, the DJI Action 5 Pro, DJI Nano, and the first action camera I was using was the GoPro Hero 10 Black. The best cameras I've been using is those from DJI. I was super glad and happy with my DJI Action 4, but when the DJI Action 5 Pro was released, I jumped on it, and yeah, it was not that big of an upgrade I was hoping for. I was hoping that the DJI Action 5 Pro had a little bit better low light performance than it had. Nothing wrong with the Action 5 Pro. The D-Log M was decent. The normal color profile, a little bit like that, but the D-Log M was actually good. And using it with the stabilization, I'm not only doing videos like this, talking head and vlogging with it. I'm actually using it when I'm running, so I need the stabilization if I'm having it on my chest or running with it in my arm like I'm walking like here, but running. And I need really good slow motion, like 100 frames per second. And it gave me all that. But the DJI Action 6 I'm using right now have the new film looks I'm using at the moment. At first glance, I was not that excited for them, but using it a little bit more and more now, I'm actually glad that they put it in the Action 6. But yeah, it really comes to how you use your cameras and when you are using your cameras. The DJI Nano is small, it's compact. It has a screen you can attach from the actual camera and look at it. And yeah, that comes with some cons. It's not waterproof. Only the camera is waterproof to some degrees. But so far it hasn't been breaking down for me. I have been running in rain with it. I have not swum with the Nano, but I have had the screen in a little bit of light rain and all that. The Action 5 and Action 6 in rain and water has no issues at all for me. But why I sold my Action 5 Pro and bought myself a Nano and now the DJI Action 6 was because I'm having this channel, I want to test out new cameras and also the low light performance I was talking about a little bit earlier. Now when I have been using the super night mode in the Action 6, it has actually been usable and a little bit more cleaner than the Action 5 Pro. You can use the D-Log M and put everything in manual, but the stabilization and the flicker and jitteriness appearing from the DJI Action 5 Pro and the Nano got me crazy. But Action 6 fixed many of that problems for me, and I was happy when I was testing out yesterday in low light, in super low light situations, almost pitch black with some street lights. And I know it's an action camera. You should use them days like this when you have a little bit more light. This is it's a super overcast and cloudy day today. Even these days can make an action camera break down. But not the Action 6, we have the variable aperture. I don't know how much it helps, but for my use case, the Action 6 has been better than the Action 5 Pro. So this is what I'm looking for in a camera, an action camera. Great battery life, great stabilization. If it has a low light performance that the Action 6 has, that's super. And connecting it to a wireless mic like I'm doing right now is just a bonus. So there are different types of cameras. You have Insta360, you have GoPro, but for me the DJI has been the GOAT. You can connect the DJI mics wirelessly, they are really great. The internal mic is okay, but in windy situations it can get a little bit worse. That's mostly every camera nowadays, but yeah, that's a little bit my criteria having an action camera. It needs to handle rainy days, snowy days, and take a little bit of a beating, and that's what the DJI Action 6 is for me. Okay, so we switch over to D-Log M to try it out as well in the DJI Action 6 today. I'm trying to do a little bit of a Vlogmas, maybe not every day, but so far we're putting out 3 videos in 3 days. It's 3rd of December, so we are keeping up with the videos. But let's go back to what I was talking about and how I'll be using. The Action 6 will perform better for me who use it a little bit more in low light situation. But for you, this might not be the best one. If you are using it mostly on daylight and do some easy vlogging with it, go for the Action 5 Pro. It's still a great and super duper great camera. But if you don't have any action camera, I would look at the DJI Action 6 or DJI Nano. Depends on what you're gonna do. If you're like me, doing some adventures, hiking, running, and more action stuff, I would probably go with the DJI Action 6. It's the most stable of them. But if you are only vlogging and time to time do some POV shots, look at the DJI Nano. The DJI Nano is quite good. I will actually take it out tomorrow for a little bit of a POV view. Chris said it very well in one of his vlogs. I'm so used to these streets and the environment I'm going around. So I'm a little bit bored about it and thinking that this might not interest people, but you might not have seen the scenery I'm working in every day. So I will do a little bit of a POV view here in Stockholm for you guys with the DJI Nano. I will be using the D-Log M in the Nano. But yeah, this was a little bit of a rant from me. I'm not an expert in cameras. I like to do vlogs. I like to run with my cameras and try them out like I'm doing today. But if you want a little bit more budget friendly, take a look on the DJI Action 5 Pro. If you want the latest and greatest, the DJI Action 6 is actually quite good, and the Super Night mode was decent enough for me to put it out on YouTube. That's all from me today. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.